Well, as you know, recently I did have a little bit of a mishap over here with the kidney bean garden bed, kidney bean shaped garden bed. People always ask me, do you plant kidney beans in there? No, it's just shaped like a kidney bean, so we always refer to it as the kidney bean garden. But I killed some really nasty weeds in here recently. The glyphosate washed out, killed part of the grass here, enough to want to seed again. Now obviously the ideal time to seed your lawn is in the fall. However, it's December 10th and I want to get a jump start on spring. So let me show you what the plan is today and what I'm going to do and take my first crack at dormant seeding. Here we go. Now lucky for me, I do have some leftover seed from my backyard project that I did this spring. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. I'm just gonna spread the seed around. We are expecting snow this weekend. So the way the snow falls on it will insulate the seed. Obviously it's far too cold for the seed to germinate, so it will just sit over the winter. And the idea is that as the ground temperature and the air temperature fluctuates, throughout the rest of the winter, that seed's going to be worked down into the soil and create some nice seed to soil contact. And then once temperatures start warming up again in the spring, then that seed's going to germinate as soon as it's possible, and we should have some nice early growth in the spring. That's the idea, that's the thought process, and like I said, I've never done this before, so we'll have to just see how this plays out. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and spread this seed around and get it where it needs to be, and hopefully the snow that is forecasted this weekend and next week happens and this process begins. Well, there you go. It's pretty much that easy. From here on out, it's really a waiting game. It's waiting for the snow to come, it's waiting for the ground temperatures and the air temperatures to fluctuate, work that seed down into the soil, create that seed to soil contact. And it's a waiting game anyway because I'm waiting for spring. It's about 37 degrees out right now. It's cold. One thing to keep in mind when you're dormant seeding is that that new grass is gonna pop up, or it's gonna be ready to start germinating first of spring, so you need to be careful when it comes to pre-emergent applications. If you put down your pre-emergent before the germination happens, that new grass seed isn't gonna germinate because it's not gonna get through that pre-emergent barrier. So I think the plan for me is to pass on the pre-emergent in the spring for the front yard anyways. I'll do it in the backyard, but not the front yard. That way I can have as much of a chance as possible for this new seed to germinate. So that's the idea. I think that's what I'll do. I'll go ahead and grab my spreader, get the rest of the seed out here, and we'll see how things go for the spring. So that's going to go ahead and wrap it up for me today. Have you ever dormant seeded before? What was your experience like? What did you maybe do differently? Let me know in the comments section below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do so you can see how things turn out in the spring. Will this grass seed germinate? Will it grow? Will it fix my problems? We'll find out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.